Death, chaos, destruction, millions of lives on the line. The iron fist of war shrouds Europe in darkness. Thousands injured, slowly and painfully dying. He was willing to heal the wounded and repair the marred bodies of the soldiers. The task is a prodigious obstacle, but it's not too great for one man. This is the story of Robert Kline. On December 14, 1926, Robert Kline was born in Shaverstown, Pennsylvania. He went to Shaverstown High School. Nearing his graduation, he enlisted in the military. Most of the other young men he knew were doing it, so he did as well.
My friends were going into the service, one branch or another, and so I decided to go in also.
Before finishing high school, Robert Kline left for basic training in Florida. He was 17 years old. Here he learned to follow orders and learn the basics of war.
Well, it was rather confined. There weren't very many liberties that you had. You followed directions, took orders, and learned obedience. You were on the base wherever you were assigned 24 hours a day. Especially during the basic training, which was the first 90 days that you were in the armed forces. Well, basic training was rather severe because I wasn't used to the physical demands that were made on me. So it took a training, a lot of exercises and hikes and just basic training to improve your physical condition.
Upon finishing basic training, Kline prepared for the voyage to the European theater. He took a Liberty ship from Virginia to Naples, Italy. On the way there, due to the lack of medics, Kline was chosen to be a doctor without any medical training. The trip lasted 10 days. After docking, he took a train traveling north to the Alpine Valley, where the fighting was taking place. The 88th Infantry Battalion, Kline's battalion, set up camp and the infantry went to war.
To Italy. We had a formation and every fourth man was asked to step forward, and then I became a medic without any training at all. They needed medics. They didn't need people with my obsolete training. So that's how I got in the medical corps. Someone decided for me.
Since Robert Kline was part of the medical corps, he did not fight. However, he tended the wounded. He was in charge of an aid station.
People that were brought back that were dead, was always tough to deal with.
The weather was cold and brutal due to the ominous Italian Alps. The aid station did not have heating, so Kline needed to be mentally tough. Most of the men started in tents, but later he upgraded into a building. He treated everything from bullet wounds to children whose bodies were mutilated by uncovered landmines.
You had no idea what you were going to deal with. After the war, we unfortunately had some children who stepped on mines and they were rather severely injured. That was the problem.
Robert Kline was discharged from the service on December 1st, 1946. In January, he attended Lebanon Valley College. After gaining an interest in medicine from the war, he went to Jefferson to become a licensed doctor. Though war has gone, history lives on. Kline will never forget the tragic events that took place and the people's lives he helped save.